Yo, what is up, dude? So, it's back. Another Donner. It's been a little while since we've had a fresh Donner in the house, and I'm very excited to open this up. I'm assuming it's going to be one of the guitars we looked at when we went through the NAMM booth back at NAMM back in January, which feels like last week, but apparently it was like 5 months ago. So let's, I don't know what's in this other than it's a DST600 because that's marked on the box, but they have a number of models in that lineup, and let's see what it is. Let's open it up. This is the part of the job they don't tell you about. Gorgeous case, though. Look at this thing. It's nice. It feels quite nice. Empty. All right. Move those off. Look at this bag, though. Take note, EVH. That's what a nice bag looks like. Although that Fender bag I had here recently was pretty nice. This is a nice bag. That's a really nice bag. It's got a hanging clip at the top, plus the shoulder straps, padded shoulder straps, carry on the front, super padded on the side. You seeing this? Yeah, it's real nice. All right, and it probably has some stuff in it. Yeah, right there, and that's it. All right, now this is the moment I've been waiting for since I started this. What is in here? Woohoo! That is a good looking guitar right there. All right. Here we go. Just like that. And then like this. Oh. A waka waka. That's a good looking guitar right there. Oh yeah. Let's get the fret protector off of it so you can really see it right there. One in the middle and one down here, and now that all comes off. Put that over with that. I like to hold on to those. If I ever need to ship a guitar, I actually like to use that. Look at this thing, huh? The Donner, let me push this table out of the way. You can see it a little better. The Donner DST. You know, I remember this from the Winter NAMM show, because I remember we were walking around and we had covered this guitar. You know, this is their sort of a take on the sort of the classic 60s style Strat with the rosewood fretboard and the brighter, more pastel colors like Fiesta Red. And then if you notice, it has a parchment pick guard, again to give it more of a vintage vibe. Dot inlays, and that's about it. And it, of course, it has the truss rod up at the top. And they, you know, I'll give them credit. They did a walnut insert, or they did some sort of a wood insert. That has been a Fender secret for years. And what it is that the the truss rod goes in through the larger hole, and then they plug it with that walnut plug, and there's a hole drilled in the center so that they can access and work the truss rod. But yeah, amazing. All right, let me tune this up. We'll plug it in, and we'll give it a check out. I'll see you in a minute. All right, dudes, we are back. We are back with this beast of a guitar, and I don't know what it's going to cost because it's not out yet. I just checked online, and all they said was coming soon. So I don't know what it's going to cost, but if I had to guess, it's certainly going to be under $500. And then usually working with discounts, it could be substantially cheaper than that. So stay tuned for the pricing. I don't know as of now. Maybe by the time this video comes out, I will have a link in the description, and you can get all the, the info, the specs, and the pricing. Because as of right now, I don't even have the specs. I remember from the NAMM show, I could have sworn he told me it was an alder body, and that they were really going all out with this new DST series, and they were going to really try to make them, like really high quality, alternatives to your Squiers and your Fenders for a very affordable price. And I have noticed, and I could be wrong, maybe it's just my system not working, like the gate is, but I'm not hearing maybe a little single, like a ton of single coil noise. So maybe these are, I doubt they're noiseless, but maybe they have because that's a very distorted tone, and I'm all the way up. I'm not really hearing a ton of 60 cycle hum here. Really any. So I don't know if they have some sort of noise canceling system, if these are humbucking pickups, or if it's just shielded really well, and even though they're single coils, I'm just not getting a ton of interference. I think the pickups sound great. Then again, I'm partial to the sort of the Strat sound anyway. Let's switch this up. We'll try out maybe a different. This is a We'll switch it up a little bit. Normally, I'd go clean, but I'm gonna go with the blues, which is purposely a little bit more muted, a lot less gain. There's the neck. Neck in the middle. Just the middle. The middle and the bridge. Yeah, these pickups sound great. That's the biggest concern when you get a low-cost guitar. Is, you're worried that the pickups won't be good, but these pickups sound wonderful. These staggered. You can see maybe in this cam here that's got the staggered pull pieces. No, they're nice. They're real nice. All right. Let's go to our... that really kind of the funk position to kind of the funk position. There's a lot of tonal variety in these pickups. All right, let's switch up to the... let's switch up to my normal. My Marshall. In fact, the more I think about it, most of the patches I use are designed after Marshall amps. This is modeling, where the first one I played is profiling. Stratty. Gotta love a good Strat. And lastly, we'll go back from where we started, which is another Brit. They can't say Marshall, okay? Because Marshall is a registered trademark. So they have to call it like Brit 87, British 87, something like that. All right, they can't say Marshall. It's a Marshall. You get the idea. The Donner DST600 in this gorgeous, I'm going to call it a Fiesta Red, which is a little bit more on the orangey side than, say, a Hot Rod Red or a Dakota Red, which is, definitely darker. This is a gorgeous guitar. I can't wait to see what it's going to be priced at. I suspect you're going to be looking at a guitar that's similarly, appointed, very similar to, say, a Fender Vintera sister, guitar, or like a classic 60s, but it's going to be a lot less expensive, because that's what Donner does. They somehow bring guitars to market just a little bit less than everybody else. And I can tell you another thing, and I don't know if it's going to come out on the camera. This bridge is quite impressive. It's quite the shank of steel there. And the saddles are very thick. As I was looking the guitar over, this is like one of your weak spots, right? Lower cost guitar is going to have a thin plate. This is a very thick plate. It's going to have very thin saddles. These are very thick saddles, very, well done. The stamp steel. It's, no, it's nicely done. And I haven't even, like, oiled the fretboard or anything like that. I could make this a lot darker if I just put a little mineral oil on it. But it's already looking pretty good. Even without any dressing up, even without any work on it. If I was going to, put this into service, I would most likely put a set of my brand strings and I'd put a set of Ernie balls on it. I'd dress up the nut with some lube, and I'd probably put some mineral oil on the fretboard to, darken it up and go through my usual routine. But this is just straight out of the box. But literally minutes ago, and I gotta say, looks pretty good. Looks pretty damn good. All right, dudes, as always, links in the description for more information, pricing, availability, and some more of the specs. Again, this is sort of an unknown quantity because at the time of filming, It's not known. They're not publishing the specs on it yet. It just says coming soon. So there you go. By the time this comes out, I'm assuming they will be available. All right, dudes. Links in the description. As always, thanks so much for hanging out, and rock on.